I've been itching to do this video because it's so close to my heart. How to deal with weight fluctuation. I'm still working through this and I want to help you work through this too. Weight, fat gain, the way your body looks, if you're bloated, all that stuff. Have you noticed that it really affects your mood? If it doesn't, you're awesome, good for you. But for me, if I wake up bloated, it definitely puts a huge taint on the whole day for me. It feels like, oh great, I'm just gross. I just don't feel my best. I don't feel energetic. I don't feel happy. But if I wake up feeling leaner or hungry, I'm like, yes, I feel so good. I feel so powerful. Realize you are the same person waking up and you shouldn't feel any less valuable or less attractive or less powerful depending on what your body looks like or how it feels in terms of fat, in terms of bloating. But that's really hard to control. And the goal isn't to be like, okay, I need to wake up every day and love my body and celebrate and be so happy. No. The goal is when you wake up feeling bloated and you feel not your best and you feel overweight or you've gained 5 pounds on that scale, just think, yeah, this really does hurt. It does make me feel insecure. It does make the day feel worse. Being aware of those fears and those insecurities and that pain you're going through in that moment, that's a good thing. We aren't supposed to push away negative feelings, and I hate labeling it as negative, but that's just how I'm gonna categorize in terms of talking about this. We're not supposed to go, oh, haha, I don't care. We shouldn't be mad about it. Don't be mad about it, Kelly. That's where the shame and the blaming goes back to us, and then we still feel really crappy and don't feel good about our bodies, and then we're mad at ourselves for not waking up happy if we have gained weight or feel off. The goal is to just go with your feelings, but give yourself self-care and self-love during it, because then you probably won't be fixating as much on the bloat or the weight gain. For me, these weight fluctuations, the number on the scale changing, for me looking very different in the mirror compared to a couple days ago or even back in November, I've gained about 10 to 15 pounds since then. Even since like this past March 2016, I look quite different. And it's hard for me. But then I realize how much I've always wanted to be like this. I've always wanted to be able to work with fluctuations. As living proof of kind of being a bigger size and walking around like this and feeling stronger, more confident, it's like, whoa, I made it, great, cool. That is the goal, and you have to give yourself props for that. Even if you are struggling, the goal was to never struggle. The goal was to get somewhere, and I wanted to get to this place of being able to gain more weight, store more fat, build more muscle, or just in general, take up more space without feeling less attractive and less valuable as a human being. So if you are there, you really need to congratulate yourself, because that is awesome. And that is something that I've wanted for myself since I was 10 and basically 40 to 50 pounds less than here right now. That's what I wanted, and you've made it. So now I think a lot of us are still upset with the fact that we're struggling. What is life? What is being a human? What is being alive without having struggles? We expect this perfect, giddy, happy, constantly positive, strong human of us, but that's not what makes us a human being. We have ups and downs, we fluctuate mentally, emotionally, physically, in every single way, because that's how life is, and the goal is to go with the flow. Now, I understand that these fluctuations are so difficult because I think for myself, as well as probably many of you, we are perfectionists, we have struggled with depression, anxiety, body image, eating disorders, and a lot of the common thread between all of us, among all of us, is the need for control. And when things go out of our control, like we start bloating, or we gain weight, or we lose control over food because we've binged, we're just losing control of our bodies because we are so addicted to wanting to be lean. So when it changes and we gain weight or we look bigger, now we feel so out of control. I don't think so much it's you expect a certain pound to show up on the scale. I don't think that when you wake up and look in the mirror, you have a perfect picture of what you're gonna look like in your head. But when it's different than what you expect of yourself, this high standard, this very intense controlling standard you have of yourself, that loss of control is infuriating. It shakes us up. It really scares us though. Fear is the ultimate thing under all of this. It isn't frustration, it isn't insecurity, it's really fear. It's fear, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get so fat. So when your mind is rolling after you've weighed yourself and you've gained weight, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm losing all control, I'm gonna get so fat. That's what it means, right? Or you look in the mirror and you're just having a bloated day, or maybe you just have gained more body fat. You just go, oh my gosh, I need to gain back control of this. I need to diet down, I need to get lean, I need to do more cardio. By you even thinking about all of these suggestions or ways to change it, that's you wanting to regain control. We can't control everything. Okay, maybe if you wanna track your macros, count all your food, track every workout, and calculate, you know, your lifts and how to maximize muscle mass here and there, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that if you can do it in a healthy way. But for me, that's not my goal at all. My goal is to be okay with the days I don't work out, the times that I do gain weight, the times I do overeat. For me, mental health is the #1 priority, and to get through these struggles is all I want, and I only want to do it the utmost self-love and compassion, 100,000,000%. The way to deal with fluctuation is to see it as a natural thing in life. Things change, things fluctuate, and things do fall outside of our control. And even if it's something you could have controlled, a lot of times it's like, oh, well, I should have just not eaten that much in the last month. I really should have done more cardio. What is this shaming and blaming that we feel like we need to have about it? Sometimes we should just be able to let it be. It just is. Maybe you've gained weight, okay. Why put all the labels and the negative context on it, or pinpoint exactly the reason why and how it happened and who to blame? And we always are searching for such tangible, concrete answers and explanations for things, and we really need to let go. That need for control is not healthy and not maintainable and not sustainable for you in terms of finding flexibility in your life and finding ways to always self-care and love yourself through every situation. That's not how you do it. I really hope that I helped you understand what it means when we freak out about these fluctuations and the reasons behind it and the ways that we can self-care through those moments. It's never supposed to be a concrete, here's what you do when this happens and here's what you should say to yourself when this goes down. It's all about being patient with yourself, your journey, and being able to go with the flow. That's it. I'm not trying to say it's simple. It's just a lot easier than we think it's gonna be because we want to blame a certain thing and find a specific answer. And that's just not how you do it. I love you guys so much, and I'm really glad I got to talk about this because weight fluctuation, body fluctuations, changes in my body are super, super hard for me. And I know a lot of you are in the same boat. So I kind of want to keep talking about that if you want me to. I don't know what other realm of conversation that would turn into. So drop a comment below and let me know what to emphasize more or expand on this topic, because I think that's really going on a lot with social media as well. Like people not being able to handle that their body looks different or their eating is different, things like that. Thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment below. Like I said, please subscribe if you want more videos from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I'ma change your life, I'ma change it. Yeah. I'ma change your life. I'ma change your life, I'ma change it. I'ma change your life.